away from my nails. Now on to my hair, something I discuss all the time. Thing with my hair, I don't know what's going on with it. My hair's, it fell out. It's done falling out. Or maybe it's not. I think it is. I think I already got rid of all that bad hair. I took all of that out, combed it out, and all that came out, and I think it's done with. I think that's it. They, someone said who does hair that my hair falls out because it's not moisturized enough. And that's highly believable because when I'm combing out my hair, it's always rough and dry in the scalp. Because I don't really comb my hair a lot. If I'm in the house a lot, I'll just leave it like that. Wake up and leave it like that. Leave it wrapped and go to sleep. Or like fix it. Not really comb it out because I'm always in a hurry. So that's like that dilemma. But like I was saying, the thing with the weave, I thought weave was what was cutting my hair, and it's actually the fact that I don't grease my hair when I have the weave in, because I would leave a weave in for like maybe a month or more without moisturizing it. Like yeah, I would wash it and put it back, or wash it and leave it in my head and blow dry it in my head, but I wouldn't put any grease in it. And I hear that when you have braids in your hair, the braids could take out the moisture in your hair, so you have to keep moisturizing the braid. And no one ever told me that. So my hair was breaking all the time, and I didn't know because it wasn't moisturized while I had the weave in. So when I took it out, and it's like brittle, and I'm pulling at it, and I'm like cutting at it because I can't see to cut out the tracks in the back. And I didn't ask for help because it's just usually me in the house. Nobody that could really help me. People's at work, people got a life, and everybody sit around waiting to do my hair. So that was the situation with that. And this is what I got in the end. It's not, I've seen worse situation. I won't say my hair is the worst. It's just like, it's just short length, and it's like really stiff, so I know that means that it's probably thinning. But compared to what I see most people with, my hair is not that bad after a weave. I don't think so. If anything, I wish it could have been longer. Kind of my hair was longer than this when I put the weave in. But what can I say? Everybody gets different results, right? So my aunt, I don't know why I'm talking like this. My aunt came up from Florida. My nails are a mess. I'm showing y'all my nails, and it's not even done properly. These two nails messed up. One smudged and one chipped already. Whatever. So, I did it again. My aunt came up from Florida, and she, I don't know if you guys ever heard of this, but what she has done in her hair is called crochet braids. And I never heard of it, but the technique is so sick. It's like, why do we need weave? I guess for people who have hair that already looks like weave, like people who want extensions, that's cool. But for people who have hair like mine, that's nothing like the weave, that got a braid in and flat and it fits to blend in with the weave, crochet braiding is probably best for you. You could go into YouTube and you could type in crochet hairstyles or crochet braid styles, and you'll see all of them. And it's really interesting. And she said that she would do it for me. I really want to try it because what she also said is that since my hair was damaged from like having it so dry and not taken care of, on top of it being so brittle, that it's falling out. And my hair is relaxed. I relax my hair maybe twice or 3 times a year. Barely 3 times. I do it like every 4 months, 4 or 5 months. I don't really relax my hair often. So she was like how I don't have to, that I should stop relaxing it for a while. I'm like, what am I supposed to do when my edges grow out? Walk around with like half afro and half straight hair? And then that's what she told me about the crochet thing, where you braid your whole head and you take like the crochet tool and you thing it through the braid and you tie the braid in. So it's not like how the micro braids are, because she said that also stresses your hair. But she said there's no pain, like your head don't hurt like a few days later like it do after you get micro braids or nothing like that, or like after you put weave in. It's like no stress on your hair. And she was like, her sister did that for like 6 months, didn't mess with her hair, didn't do anything to it except like leave it like that, and her hair is like in the middle of her back now, and that's after 6 months. And like, I know everybody's hair is different, but for people who are mixed or have like parents with like really good quality hair, then it would probably work best for you. It'll probably not take as long as people who have more rough quality hair, basically. So what I'm thinking is, before school starts, I would really, 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 really like to try it, where she said that she would braid the scalp and then like row by row put the hair in, and she said it looks a lot better when it's like a curly hair, because the straight hair wouldn't look really right with it. It's something where you gotta choose like a curly hair, and it's not like something with a track. It's just the hair by itself, the hair pieces that you just pull apart, pull in, and you tie it, and you just keep going. Something that I've seen everybody do on YouTube, and most of the people that I see do it on YouTube do it by themselves. So it looks like something simple. And then I was like, how much would it charge if I went to like a hair salon to do it? And she was like, it's something I could do myself. I can't even braid my own hair, so I don't know how that's possible, but I'm gonna definitely try. I'm not gonna say here I can't do it, because it looks really cool. And I've seen a lot of different girls have like a whole bunch of different hairstyles. Like some are like curls, and then some are like wavy. I like the ones more that have like the curls in it, because the ones that have like the squiggly waves, like just waves, like crimped hair, I think when you put it all in, it's really big. And I'm not really a fan of big hair. I mean, maybe it would look nice on me. I don't know. I never tried it. But I'd rather do something that have like curls in it, and then as you go, it just blends in. Like, there's a lot of different ones, because even some of the crimped ones I would try, but some of them are just too big. I mean, it looked good on the person who did it, but for me, I don't think big hair would sit right with me. And then that's a lot of hair on your head, because it's not like where you could put a track in, some hairs out, and then put another track in, so there's not that much hair you're using. Some people use like 2, and some people who want the really big curly hair use like 4 packs of hair. And it's way better than weave, because it's like $10 a pack, rather than weave where you buy like $50 a pack, $60, $70 a pack. Come on. It's cheaper, and it's a safer, more productive way to do your hair. And also, if you're trying to grow your hair out or make your hair become more natural, I'm not making my hair come natural. I'm taking a break on relaxing it so that it can grow. I need to leave it alone to give it a chance to grow, because all this damage is just not working for it. So that's why I want to do the braiding thing. And what you do is you braid it, you put all the hair in that you want, and then you leave it in for a month, or a month and a week, a month and 2 weeks, I don't know. I think like maybe a month and a week or 2 is fine. Then you take it out. All you have to do, I think, is just, since none of your hair is in it, all you gotta do is chop it and then pull it through, and it comes right out. And then you take out your braids, and then I hear you have to comb it out really thoroughly to make sure that you don't got any of the hair pieces still in your hair anywhere. Gotta make sure you comb it out really good. And then you wash it, and everybody says that you deep condition it, and then, I don't know, I guess like you leave it like that for maybe a day, and then you braid the hair back, and maybe you could put the same hair back in, because the hair stays really long and stays really good. It stays better than any weave that you think is the best. The hair can last as long as that, like regular hair that's way cheaper. And you could put the same hair back in, or you could buy a different pack, only $10 a pack, and you can put it back in, do any style you want, curly or wavy or OD big, I don't know, everybody's different, and that's it. And since she said that her sister did it for like 6 months, right now we're in August, so I want to try it until like maybe January and see where my hair gets by then. And if it grows, I'm definitely going to continue to use this method until I see my hair could maybe handle like a perm again, like being relaxed again. I hear you just keep doing, like, whenever you take it out, do like get it treated with deep condition. You put the braids back in, you put the hair back in, everything will be fine. It seems like it's like a safe method is what everybody's talking about. It's like a really good method to use, really good thing to try. I really want to try it because it looks fun, looks easy, and like, I know you have to wrap weave in the night. You gotta get up, you gotta brush it out, you gotta flatten it, gotta flatten your hair to match the weave. With this hair, all you gotta do is just, I think, tie it on the front, and then you get up in the morning and you like run your fingers through it. Because I guess if it's like the curly type, you can't really brush it out. I mean, you could if you want. Cause I've seen some people's video, they did brush it out and it stays curly still. But the thing is, you don't have to do much to it, and it could take heat. I think under a certain degree, 400 degrees, have to be under. You could put heat in it, just not over 400 degrees. I don't know what happens. I just heard another girl in the video say that, so I'm taking that into deep consideration because I can't stay away from flying for some reason. You wake up in the morning, you take your head tie off. There's a spray for this, but it's a special spray like a fro spray, something like that. I'll get the name for you guys. I can't remember what it is. I don't have it because I didn't do anything yet, but I would definitely need it. And there's also like a hair treatment, that grease that I showed you guys from the last video. I'm going to be applying that too. So as my hair is resting, I'm like applying the grease treatment to it to help it grow. And then that's for the scalp. And then I also have to use sorry about that, the fro spray. Just spray it not too close since I already have the grease, because I don't want it to be OD greasy in my head because it's going to make my head itch. But then the spray is basically for the hair itself, to keep the hair shiny and looking like have the luster that it needs, and to keep it like tangle free. That's what the spray is basically for. And the spray works like really well, I hear. You should just spray it, run your fingers through it, and that's it. That's all you need. Some people use like rat tail combs. They use the end of the comb and they like jerk through it, and it gets like back how you want it to be. And I've seen like after a month, it still looks as good as it does on the first day. And everybody can say that about weaves, because weaves like eventually like they shed and they fall out. And I mean, so does this hair, but it falls out like very little by little, barely falls out. And even if it starts to shed, you can always go back and latch on more hair. That's the best part about it. Weave is a little bit more complicated. I'm not bashing weave because I like weave too, but I'm just saying that this method sounds like a really good thing to try. It's not for everybody, but I at least want to try it to see if it could work. If it doesn't, then I guess I'm just going to have to stick to just leave my hair alone or looking for another method. But I think that's like something to try. It sounds really exciting. One issue with that is that when you braid it, you make a part, like you braid it like in corners going all back, and when you make the part where you want it to stay out, like if I did it like this, and this is the part I wanted to keep out, sometimes you could see the braid. Some people do it really good so that you don't see the braid, and some people don't, so you gotta be careful, I guess, how you do it. I don't know, because I don't want the braid to show, that it could just look like it's just the hair, because I don't want people, like, it's not the look that I'm going for, because I know micro braids, you could see the braid, and if it's not done too close, like too far apart, it'll look like micro braids where the part is, and I don't want that. So I'm trying to look at different people's video to see how they did get it to look that way. And what some people said they did is, to get the natural look, is they took a little bit of their hair out. Like if this is the part, they'd leave this little bit here out, and right underneath it is where it starts. So then that's probably one part of my hair that won't grow as well as the rest. It's tricky, but the fact that you could do it on your own is really good. You just need somebody to braid it, because I can't braid. If you could braid, and that's basically all you need to know how to do, then you should go for it. But that's my only main concern, is that I don't want the braid to show. I've seen a lot of people on YouTube do it so far, and the braid doesn't show. So I'm trying to see how they did it, and see if I can get it to go like that, so I'll come back and show you guys what it looks like. But I think it's really something that would be fun to try. I want to go for it. I don't know.